Hello and welcome to the Cosmic Calendar. If you're new here, my name is Susan, and this channel is all about living in harmony with the rhythms of the universe. Each month, we'll explore the major lunar phases, planetary movements, and astrological influences shaping the collective energy, helping you understand what's unfolding and how you can work with these cosmic cycles rather than against them. These monthly forecasts include new moon and full moon readings, guided meditation, zodiac seasons, and collective guidance to support you throughout the year. So, whether you're here for insight, reflection, meditation, or simply a deeper connection with the moon and the stars, you're in exactly the right place. Today, I'm going to talk about the full moon lunar eclipse in Pisces on the 28th of August, 2026. Today, we're talking about one of the most powerful celestial events of 2026, the full moon and partial lunar eclipse in Pisces on the 28th of August. This is a deeply emotional, intuitive, and transformational full moon, one that encourages us to release the past and make space for a new chapter. Before we explore the astrology and spiritual meaning, let's begin with what is actually happening in the skies. So, a full moon occurs when the Earth sits directly between the sun and the moon, allowing us to see the moon fully illuminated by the sun's lights. Normally, the moon passes slightly above or below the Earth's shadow, but during a lunar eclipse, everything lines up almost perfectly. The Earth moves directly between the sun and the moon, and our planet casts its shadow across the moon. On the 28th of August, we experience a deep partial lunar eclipse. Around 93% of the moon will be covered by Earth's shadow, making it appear as though the moon is slowly fading before our eyes. It's a beautiful reminder that even when something appears to disappear, it hasn't really gone anywhere. The moon's still there. Its light is simply temporarily hidden. Spiritually, that symbolism is incredibly powerful. How often do we feel that our own light has disappeared? Maybe after some disappointment, maybe after grief, maybe after loss, maybe after periods of uncertainty. This eclipse gently reminds us that our light is never fully extinguished. Sometimes life simply asks us to trust while we're moving through the shadows. Astrologically, this eclipse takes place in Pisces, the final sign of the zodiac. And Pisces represents intuition, spirituality, compassion, creativity, dreams, and unconditional love. It's a sign that reminds us we are more than our careers, our possessions, or our achievements. We're spiritual beings having a human experience. Opposite Pisces is the sun in Virgo, and Virgo brings organization, routines, practical wisdom, and discernment. So this full moon creates a beautiful conversation between two different ways of living. Virgo asks, how can I improve my life? And Pisces asks, how can I trust my life? And the answer lies somewhere in the middle. We don't have to choose between practicality and spirituality. We need both. We need healthy routines, but we also need rest. We need careful planning, but we also need our intuition. We need structure, but we also need imagination. So this eclipse follows the solar eclipse in Leo on the 12th of August. And I've done, you'll find something about it on the channel. I've done a meditation and I've done a talk about it as well, which encouraged us to step into our authentic selves with greater confidence and courage. That eclipse planted a seed. This full moon now asks, what emotional baggage is preventing that seed from growing? What beliefs have become too small for the person you're becoming? And what are you still carrying that belongs to an older version of yourself? Because eclipses are often described as cosmic course corrections. They reveal what we've overlooked. They accelerate necessary endings, and they help us align with the path that is unfolding beneath our feet. This doesn't always happen dramatically. Sometimes it's just a quiet knowing, a conversation, a decision you've been avoiding, a sudden feeling that something has naturally come to an end. Around this time, Mercury is traveling through Virgo, which helps us make sense of our thoughts and communicate more clearly. Because Mercury is the messenger of communication. If you've been feeling emotionally overwhelmed recently, you may suddenly find the words you've been searching for. Mars is moving through Cancer, which encourages us to protect what truly matters: our emotional well-being, our homes, and the people that we love. Meanwhile, Saturn and Neptune continue their retrograde journey through Aries. Now, Neptune inspires dreams, and Saturn reminds us that dreams become reality through patience, consistency, and commitment. One without the other is incomplete. So dreams need discipline, and discipline needs purpose. And then there's Pluto, continuing its slow transformation through Aquarius. This is the part of a much bigger story that's unfolding over many years. We've witnessed profound changes in the way we live, communicate, and work, and connect with other people. This eclipse invites each of us to ask, what role do I want to play in this changing world? For many people, the Pisces eclipse may feel emotional. You may start having vivid dreams. Your intuition may be heightened. You may have unexpected memories or a deep desire to spend some time alone. Rather than resist those feelings, allow yourself to become curious. What do the dreams mean? What's my intuition trying to tell me? Why has this memory come back? Pisces reminds us that emotions are not weaknesses, they are messages. Another beautiful lesson of Pisces is compassion. But compassion must also include ourselves. Many of us find it easy to forgive others while continue to criticize ourselves. Many of us are happily support everyone else while then neglecting our own needs. This full moon asks us to restore the balance, to care for ourselves with the same kindness we so freely offer everybody else. And as we move towards autumn, here in the northern hemisphere, nature begins preparing to let go. Leaves don't cling to the branches in fear. They trust the seasons. Perhaps there is something in your own life that's ready to be released. A habit, a relationship with your past, an expectation that no longer serves, a limiting belief. You don't have to force the ending. You just have to let it go. Like the tide gently returning to the sea, as always with eclipses, I recommend slowing down if you can. Spend some time in nature. Journal your thoughts. Meditate. Notice your dream. Listen to your intuition. These moments often reveal their wisdom gradually over the weeks that follow. So as you stand beneath this beautiful Pisces full moon, remember this. Even when the moon enters Earth's shadow, its light still exists. Even when your own path feels uncertain, your light still exists. Trust the process. Trust your heart. Trust the wisdom that has carried you this far. Because every ending carries within it the quiet promise of a new beginning. Thank you so much for spending time with me today. If you enjoyed this video, I'd love you to subscribe and join me for more cosmic calendar updates, guided meditations, zodiac signs and spiritual reflections as we journey together through the seasons, the stars and the cycles of the moon. Until next time, take gentle care of yourself and remember your light has never left you. It's simply been waiting for you to see it again. Thank you. Bye.